whose historical relationships with the land where we live, work, play, and learn continue to stay. Before we sing All Canada, Michelle would like to make a short announcement.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I have some exciting news that I wanted to share with you. Do you remember a few weeks ago when the grade 3s did their presentation up here? One of the things they did was they sang a new verse to the school song. Do you remember that? And they did such a wonderful job, didn't they? Well, I went and I spoke to the senior leadership team. So that's Mr. Holtum and Mr. Carlson and the principals of the middle and senior school and a whole bunch of other people. And we said, you know what? They did such a wonderful job. Do you think we should make it the official second verse? And everybody raised their hand and said yes. So guess what? We've got an official second verse thanks to Miss Elman and the grade 3 class for writing it. Can you give them a round of applause? So this morning, you're actually going to get to practice singing that verse too. So I'm going to give it back to Michelle, and then we'll start our recitation.
Thank you, Ms. J. Now please stand for All Canada and the school song.
Good morning, everyone.
there was a little bit of a blank in the screen where I said there was a third song we could potentially sing at the same time as those two. Does anyone remember what that song was? Nancy? Three Blind Mice. Now, so you have to learn how Three Blind Mice goes. How's it go, Linnea? That's it. Three blind mice, and repeat it. Three blind mice, see how they run. Oh my, how they fly. Three blind mice. I don't know, most mice aren't blind, most mice don't fly, but it's a funny song anyway. So here, let's see, now you have to do it both times, don't just echo me. Ready, three blind mice, three blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. Oh my, how they fly, oh my, how they fly. Three blind mice, three blind mice. That's it. Okay, let's sing each of these songs when we have two verses to Frere Jacques, right? And row, row, row your boat. Let's see if we can row, row, row your boat and Three Blind Mice at the same time. Can you do row, row, row your boat and you do Three Blind Mice? 1, 2, ready, and three blind mice go candy down the street. See how they run there, see how they run. Oh my, how they fly, candy down the shiny run. Three blind mice, three blind mice. Oh, very good. How many times did you sing row, row, row your boat? Twice. So it means row, row, row your boat's actually half as long as the Three Blind Mice. Well, let's try Frere Jacques. Could you do Frere Jacques, just the French part, and you do Three Blind Mice? Let's see if they're exactly the same or is one longer than shorter than the other. What are you doing? Frere Jacques, what are you doing? Ready, and three blind mice, three blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. Oh my, how they run, oh my, how they run. Three blind mice, three blind mice. Ooh, were they exactly the same? Like, did you just sing it once? Oh, but if you sang both of these, then we would have to sing Three Blind Mice twice. Okay, well, let's switch. You do Three Blind Mice twice. You do the French and the English of Frere Jacques. 1, 2, 3, and three blind mice, three blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. Oh my, how they run, oh my, how they run. Three blind mice, three blind mice. Are you gonna sing? Are you gonna sing? See Frere Jacques, see Frere Jacques. Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing. Ding and dong, ding and dong. Wow, well done. Have we sung Row, Row, Row Your Boat yet? Oh, you're going to sing Row, Row. Can everyone sing it once? Just make sure we remember. Ready, and row, row, row your boat gently down the street. Very, 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 pleasant on the beach. Very good. Now that's kind of a short one. We might have to sing that over and over again to end up in the same place as Three Blind Mice and Frere Jacques. So, grade 5s. How about, actually, grade 4s and 5s. Which song do you want to sing? Grade 5s, which do you want to sing? Maddie? Frere Jacques, okay. Grade 4s and 5s, can you sing Frere Jacques, French and English? Grade, everybody else on this side, so grade 3 and below, and the teachers on this side, can you sing, which song do you want to sing? Three Blind Mice on this side.
for your ears because it's time for...
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is my pleasure this morning to sort of introduce what these grade 2s are going to do for your Friday morning live performance today. You might remember, back in second term, they wrote a symphony, and I think at that time we were only doing things online, so you might remember seeing the Friday morning live they did of their Great Canadian Symphony online. Well, that wasn't enough for the grade 2s. They then had to write a ballet as well. So this ballet it's a symphony and a dance. So the dance will tell you a story, and the story is about the salmon life cycle. How many of you remember, if you're in grade 3 or grade 5, and grade 4s aren't here with us today, but you might remember the salmon life cycle. Who remembers how it all starts? Charlotte? Eggs, exactly. Then what? What's the next stage? Sophie? Eleven. And then the next stage. What happens after the eleven? They're eggs first in the stand, and they're in a river, in the Gold Stream River. And these green mats represent the river. Then they turn into eleven, which is just a hatched egg. And they stay in the river for a little bit. Then they turn into what? Thomas? Yes, then they turn into a fry, and they start to dart around, and you'll hear the music. The grade 2s wrote music that would go with the way the salmon move at each stage of their life cycle. So, fry, they're still in the river. Then, what happens next? Do you know what the next stage is, Elizabeth? Almost. They go almost to the ocean. Connor? Smolts. That's right. Ms. Newman and Ms. Wild, look how well you taught them in grade 3 and 5. They still remember it all. So they, as a smolt, and I think the way we like to think of it is sort of when they're teenagers and they kind of come down to this estuary place and they try to get away from home a little bit, but it's not quite the big open ocean yet. The estuary is right here. That's where they go when they're smolts, and they kind of swoosh down the river. Listen to the piano, listen to the music that the grade 2s have written for when they swoosh down into the estuary. Then what do they turn into? After they're smolts, then they are Max. Then they turn into adults, and you'll watch as they grow up into adults and move here. And then the last stage. Do you know you're not even in grade 2 yet? Do you know what the last stage is? What is it?
Salmon.
Well, you're right. They are salmon. What kind of salmon exactly? What happens in this place along the way? Kate? They come back. What do we call that? Lucas? After the adults, they're still adults, but spawning. They spawn and they come back up the river to go back to where they were born. And they're very tired at this point, and you'll have to watch and hear the music, how tired they are. And all along the way, many salmon don't make it, do they? Because they get eaten by predators, or they just can't make it back up the river. So you're going to see all of that too. You'll see some predators. You'll see them struggling. You'll see when they're spawners, their colors change a little bit, and they come back up to the river, and only a few are left. The others turn back into the earth. They turn back into the water. And those salmon you will see as well. You'll see how they've incorporated that into their dance. This is a little signal that you can listen for each new stage of the life cycle. So when you hear that, you know we're moving on to the next stage. All right, grade 2s. Can you get into your formation as eggs?
to grade 2 for sharing their learning with us this morning in such a creative way. I saw lots of smiling faces, especially from our parents, and you even got a standing ovation from a few in the back. I don't know if you noticed, but they stood up to say that was an extra special good job. So well done. We'll give you another round of applause. Of our audience and being on campus again, and we are looking forward to you coming to more assemblies starting next week as the year winds up. We're so happy to have you back, and we've seen so many parents the last little while on campus, haven't we? Students celebrating all of your learning. We had some grade 3s visiting for their inventions. Exhibition was yesterday and the day before, and there was lots of parents for that. Grade 1, your habitats were amazing yesterday, and I know there's more and more opportunities to come. So we look forward to celebrating, don't we? Yes.
Just to round out the assembly, we've got 2 special presentations, one by the Round Square, but before that, we've got a really special presentation. Salmon, would you come up from the summer camp program? And she's going to make a special
I would like to congratulate Sanaya in grade 2. Sanaya has won our camp t-shirt design contest, and she has been voted our top design, and her design will be worn by over 400 campers in the greater Victoria area. Congratulations.
Hi, we're from Round Square. I'm Olive. This is Cameron and Amy. On Thursday, May 19th, we are having a jean up day. You get to wear your jeans if you bring in a donation to support BC Children's Hospital. You can dress in anything denim, like your favorite jeans, jean shorts, jean skirt, jean overalls, a jean jacket, or even a jean hat. If you wish to participate, we are suggesting a $5 donation. As long as you are wearing at least one piece of denim, then it is a casual dress day. We hope to see you in your favorite jeans on May 19th. Thanks from Round Square. Thank you. We invite the guests to please exit first and sign out of the office. Have a fantastic